Hello again. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Rainy Sunday morning here in Northeast Arkansas, but we are thrilled to have you along for the ride as we look at Genesis 36. Here are your 10 questions, and if I move just a little bit, look at there. I'm out of the way, and you guys can see all 10 of them. And there they are. And you'll notice the references after each, so that if you don't get the answer from me during the lecture, you can get them right off the screen, or more importantly, out of the Bible. And so there you go. There's your questions for chapter 36. Odd chapter. It's kind of an interlude. It's kind of in the middle. We dealt with Esau just briefly when he's born, and then the childhood and all of that. He's the hairy one. He's the twin. He's the firstborn. All of those kind of things. But you might recall he's going to give up his birthright, going to give up his blessing. All of those things. Well, he doesn't give up his blessing, but anyhow, all of those things take place to him. Jacob has to run off, comes back home, afraid his brother's going to kill him because that's what his brother wanted to do when he left home. Gets back, his brother doesn't seem to be all that upset. In fact, both of them are pretty rich men at this particular point. And so Jacob goes on about his journey. And we've talked the last couple chapters about various things that Jacob did. And Esau is just kind of a really minor character. But for one chapter, Esau is really going to shine. And this is the chapter. In chapter 36, it's all about Esau, and we're really going to see a lot of hard names to pronounce, so I'll probably skip over some of them. But we're going to see that he himself is going to become a great nation. Now, he's not the nation that is blessed by God. That lineage is going to be carried from Abraham through Isaac, and then into Jacob, not Esau, Jacob. And then Jacob's sons are going to pass it on, 12 sons of Israel, because Jacob's name is going to be turned to Israel. Remember that? Okay. All right. There you go. There, hi, Emma. Good to see you. Thank you for watching. I'm so thankful. So very, very thankful. So here we go. Genesis chapter 36. See how I did that? Oh, boom. Chapter 1, as we deal with the book of Genesis, creation. 2, retelling of creation. 3, fall of man. Chapter 4, see the Cain? Cain kills Abel. Chapter 5, got the lineage from Adam to Noah. And then chapter 6, Noah is going to be commanded to build a big boat, which he does. They have the flood. He survives. Gets off the boat in chapter 8, 9, covenant with Noah and the world. Noah's descendants dispersed, but a bunch of them don't. In chapter 11, they build the Tower of Babel. God's not pleased, confuses the language. Abram is called to Canaan, and so he's called out of his land. He makes that journey around the Fertile Crescent, and he comes down into Canaan. Along the way, Abraham and Lot have to separate because they got too much stuff. That's an interesting chapter because that's going to come up in chapter 36 as well. Jacob and Esau are going to have to separate because they got too much stuff. Chapter 14, Abram has to rescue his nephew Lot. Chapter 15 and 17 are the covenant chapters where we begin the journey with Abraham. You are the chosen one. From you, the world will be blessed. In between those two chapters, we've got chapter 16, which is the birth of Ishmael. Chapter 18, Abraham. Notice it's Abraham now, not Abram. Abraham is going to have 3 visitors. They're checking out the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. They find out they're really bad, and so they destroy them. Chapter 19. Chapter 20, Abraham calls his wife his sister, which is only a half-truth. And chapter 21, Isaac's going to be born. Ha, 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 ha is what that says right there. That's what Isaac means. So Sarah is finally going to be able to laugh because she has got a child. Abraham is told to sacrifice his son in chapter 22, 23. Sarah dies, 24. Isaac's going to get him a wife, and he's going to go travel back to his uncle Laban to get that wife. Interesting. Same place that we're going to find Jacob going to get his 2 wives. Chapter 25, midway point of the book of Genesis, Abraham is going to die, and Jacob and Esau are going to be born, the twins. Isaac is going to be blessed in 26. Again, the renewing of the covenant between God and Abraham's seed. And so Abraham gets it originally. Now it's passed on to his son Isaac. And we're going to see that's going to be passed on to his son Jacob. Jacob tricks Isaac into giving him Esau's blessing. He's going to leave camp. On his journey towards Uncle Laban's house, he's going to have that dream. And he's going to see the ladder going up into heaven. He's going to wrestle with the angel. Is that right? Does he wrestle with an angel there? I think that's right. Somebody correct me on that. But anyhow, I know we get the Jacob's ladder dream going on there. Study that one for yourself. Jacob marries in 29. Excuse me. See the 9 there? Forgive me. There's the 9 and there's the 2. Notice the 2 wedding rings. He's going to marry Leah first, and then he's going to get his favorite wife. But remember, Uncle Laban tricks him into doing that. 11 sons of Jacob, kind of reviewed in chapter 30. Many of them are born, actually, in chapter 30. In chapter 31, we're going to find that Jacob has to leave Uncle Laban's house because Uncle Laban's been a cheater since the beginning, which is kind of a fitting place for Jacob to be, I suppose. But anyhow, he has to run from his home or from that place where he's been for all these years. And he got his 2 wives and his boys and all that kind of thing. And along the way, he's going to wrestle with the angel. And his hip is going to be put out of socket. Remember that story? Okay, that's going to be chapter, 33. Chapter 34, remember, we're staying with these icons. They're important because these are the 2 that represent. You got the chef hat, that's Jacob. You got the hairy man, that's Esau. Okay, chapter 33, you see the 2 shadows there. They're going to reunite, and it's not going to be what Jacob expects. It's going to be a whole lot better. Chapter 34, sad story. Dinah will be raped, and what's a bloody chapter? Chapter 35, which was last time, Jacob is going to go to Bethel, which means house of God. Going to talk with God. The covenant will be renewed to him. Remember, it comes to Abraham, then it goes to Isaac, now it goes to Jacob. And Isaac and Rachel are both going to die during that particular chapter. Thus, you got here's the that's Isaac. And he dies. But also, you got the one wedding ring, that's Rachel. That's Jacob's wife. She also dies. Now we get to our chapter today. Esau's separate line of descendants. The reason I phrase it that way is because these 2 guys are actually going to separate because they got too much stuff. So there's that separation, but it's really primarily about his descendants, okay? And so you're going to have all kinds of people who are born to him. Now notice that we're staying with the same kind of icon. So you got the shadows up here, okay? Same shadows down here. So when you think of the 2 guys, you got the 3 as the shadow, and then you got this path, okay? They're going to go separate directions. And we're going to spend the entire chapter talking about Esau, Edom, and what he's going to dominate and his people and all those kind of things. So here is your memory verse. It's a little bit of a long one, but you can do it. Then Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, all the members of his household, his livestock and all his beasts, and all his property that he had acquired in the land of Canaan. And he went into a land away from his brother Jacob. Kind of an interesting development. Because evidently he kind of pretty well dominated the land at the point of Jacob returning home. But he, as has been evidently the tradition between these 2 twins, is that Jacob gets the better hand. He gets the upper hand. So Esau's going to move out. And so there's your memory clue. It's a pretty good memory clue. Thank you, Gabriel. I thought you did a good job. Let's get into our text. These are the generations of Esau. That is Edom. That's going to come up, I think, twice. And so what's another name for Esau? One of your questions is going to be Edom. In fact, he's going to name one of his sons Edom as well, so that gets a little confusing. Esau took his wives from the Canaanites. That's the land of Canaan. That's where he is living when Jacob comes home, even though he's going to move off here in verse 6. Adah, the daughter, and again, here's where you're going to have to start laughing at me because I'll probably say it wrong, but we're going to do our best. Adah, the daughter of Elon, the Hittite, Aholabama, I guess, the daughter of Anna, and the daughter of Zibeon, the Hivite, and Basemath, Ishmael's daughter. That's one of your questions, I think. Ishmael's daughter. The sister of Nebaioth. In fact, I think I got that question. Might be wrong. I think I said it's the son of Ishmael in your questions. You guys may have to go back and check me. I may have a wrong one there. Oh, should I go back? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go back. It's not that far. Come on. Oh, it is back that far. Oh, Sonny Child, what are you doing? I just don't have time to do this. Come on, clicker. You got to click faster than that. Here we go. Here's the questions. What do I have? Sonny Childs. All right, here we go. Which wife of Esau was the daughter of Ishmael? Oh, I did it right. I did do it right. Look at me go. I thought I did it wrong, but I didn't. Okay, here we go. Come on. We just don't have time to do all this kind of thing after I've confirmed that I actually did it right. Come on. Oh, no, I've gone too far. All right, back to reading these wonderful names. Ishmael's daughter, the sister of Nebaioth. And Adah bore to Esau Eliphaz, which I believe is his firstborn. So that's also a question. Basemath. Boy, what a name, Basemath. You need to name your first daughter or son now. Basemath bore Reuel, and Aholabama bore Joshua, Jalom, and Korah. these are the sons of Esau who were born to him in the land of Canaan. Now, here's the big thing. Those names get repeated like 3 times in this chapter, so we're going to slobber all over them again. Just hang with me here. Then Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, and all the members of his household, his livestock, and all his beasts, and all his property that he had acquired in the land of Canaan. He went into a land away from his brother Jacob. That's a mouthful, but that's your memory verse. And so, as I've already said, it's kind of interesting that, again, Jacob, it seems like he's going to get the upper hand. He kind of moves home, and he gets to take over, and Esau says, well, I'll just leave. And so Esau packs up, and he heads out. And so he's going to move on. But remember in the story, Esau's a very wealthy man. And Jacob is too, but they're very wealthy man. So it probably didn't hurt him any to go ahead and to move on out. But it's very similar to what was that, chapter 13, where you have Abraham and what was his nephew's name? Lot. They have to separate and go in different directions. They got too much stuff. Well, in this case, it's brothers, it's twins, and they're going to separate. But it's the same kind of a principle, and I just find that to be interesting. Okay. He went into a land far away from his brothers, so they, watch, he's going to say, for their possessions were too great for them to dwell together. They got too much stuff. The land of their sojournings could not support them because of their livestock. Remember, these kind of, these are nomads. They just kind of wander from place to place, depending upon where they can go for their stock, for their livestock to graze, etc., etc. Emma, who's watching, she knows about cows. She told me that. Emma, she's quite the young lady. I love this Emma. But anyhow, you got to have places to graze your cows and graze your whatever. I'm not really into cows, so I don't know what you do. I got chickens, but you don't have to graze chickens. But anyhow, they got to move around. You see what I'm saying? To keep the, and so there's just, and there's not enough property, I guess, for them to do all their nomadic wanderings. And so Esau says, hey, it's not a problem. Well, I don't know if he said that or not, but at least he's the one who moves out. And so he's going to move off to a different land. So Esau settled in the hill country of Seir. Esau is Edom. I think that's the second time that's mentioned. And so what we have then is Esau is going to go to the hill country, and Jacob is going to take over, evidently, the other areas that would allow their livestock to survive. Emma said, I can tell you don't have cows. Well, I don't have cows, Emma. I'm not sure which is the front end or the back end. I wouldn't know what to do with a cow. All right, verse 9. These are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites. Now, that's kind of important that you remember that. Remember what it said? Esau is Edom. So, as you read through Scripture, a lot of times you're going to hear about the Edomites. Okay? Well, when you do that, remember that's Esau's descendants. So you're going all the way back to Jacob and Esau, the twins, okay, as they go in opposite directions, okay, and they're not always going to, their descendants are not always going to be friendly with one another, okay. So Esau is the father of the Edomites, and he's living in the hill country of Seir, which we already saw in the last verse. Now here we go again. Everybody buckle up. These are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Basemath, the wife of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Timnah was a concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son. She bore Amalek to Eliphaz. These are the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Reuel, Nahab, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These are the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Aholibamah, I guess, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. She bore to Esau Jush and Jalem or whatever, and Korah. Spit all over the screen, but we got them out. So there you go. There's all the names of, a lot of the names of the descendants of Esau. The point of chapter 36 is just to, again, establish that Esau, he's going to become a great nation himself. Nations himself, okay? So it doesn't take very long. Boy, you've got a big old family going on here. See what I'm saying? These are the chiefs of the sons of Esau. Like we didn't do it enough, let's do her again. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau, the chiefs, Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Kenaz. Korah, Gatam, and Amalek. These are the chiefs of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Anak. These are the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, the chiefs Nahath, Zerah, Shema, and Mizah. These are the chiefs of Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Aholabama, Esau's wife. The chiefs Jush, Jalam, and Korah. These are the chiefs born to Aholabama, the daughter of Anna, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Esau. That is Edom. I think that's number 3, isn't it? The point is, don't miss it. We're going to talk about Esau using the word Edom. And so Edomites, and that kind of thing, keep that in mind. All right. And these are their chiefs. I'm all out of breath. And I spit so much naming all those people. I got to replenish my liquid. All right, moving on. Can we slow down? No, we cannot. Because we still got names. These are the sons of Seir, the Horite, the inhabitants of the land. Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishon. These are the chiefs of the Horites, the sons of Seir in the land of Edom. The sons of Lotan were Hori and Emam. And Lotan's sister was Timnah. These are the sons of Shobal, Alvin. That's halfway. Alvin. Well, the chipmunks. Alvin, Maha, Manahath, Ebal, Shepho, and that's a good one. Shepho and Onam. These are the sons of Zebulun, Aya, and Anna. He is Anna who found the hot springs in the wilderness as he pastured the donkeys of Zebulun, his father. That's one of your questions, by the way. This Anna guy. Okay, these are the children of Anna. Dishon and Aholabama, the daughter of Anna. These are the sons of Dishon. Hemdan, Eshban, Ithran, and Chiran. They like the ands in that family. These are the sons of Ezer. Bilhan, Zavan, and Akan. These are the sons of Dishan, Uz, and Aran. Uz didn't get the an. I don't know what happened there. These are the chiefs of the Horites, the chiefs Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna. Dishon, Ezer, and Dishon. These are the chiefs of the Horites, chief by chief in the land of Seir. So, you know what I'm saying? What you need to remember, chapter 36, this is the baby name chapter. So if you're trying to find a unique name for your child one day, chapter 36 of the book of Genesis. Nobody will be able to pronounce it, but it'll be a unique name. These are the kings who reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the Israelites. Bela, the son of Beor. See, Bela, that would be a guy, not a guy's, that'd be a girl's name in today's culture. But, I don't know. Bela, the son of Beor, reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. Bela died, and Jobab, the son of Zerah of Bozrah, reigned in his place. Now, Jobab died, and Husham, that's what you do when your baby's crying at night, you hush him. Husham of the land of the Timonites reigned in his place. Now, Husham died, and Hadad, the son of Bedad, who defeated Midian in the country of Moab, reigned in his place, the name of the city being Avith. Hadad died, and Samlah and Masrekah reigned in his place. So that's a dual reign, I guess. I don't know. Samlah died, and Shaul, that's what you say in the deep south. You want somebody to come over to your house. Shaul, come on over. Shaul and Rehoboth on the Euphrates reigned in his place. Shaul died, and Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, reigned in his place. Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, died, and Hadar reigned in his place, the name of his city being Pau. That's one of your questions. His wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, daughter of Mezahab. How am I doing? Now, these are the names of the chiefs, really, of Israel. Not Israel, Esau. Israel's the other guy. Remember, Israel's Jacob. This is we're dealing with Esau today. All right. Now these are the names of the chiefs of Esau according to their clans and their dwelling places.